Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back once again. Today, this is a video message to Miss Victoria Vives-Khuong. I've seen a couple of your video interviews with Simon Parkes, and I noticed that you've also done several Q&As with him. And one thing that I'm noticing is that when I send in questions to you, JP, with Connecting Consciousness, my questions never get brought up. I have a favor to ask of you. Next time you talk to him, whenever you interview him again, there are two burning questions I would like to know the answer to. Number one is a religious question. The second one has to do with extraterrestrials. But the religious question is, people are always calling into the show asking about Jesus, God, Mary Magdalene, and the Shroud of Turin. I had heard more people ask about the Shroud of Turin forever compared to any other religious character in the Bible. You know, so I don't know what people's infatuation with it is, but I'm not going to touch on it because it ain't my place. I'm not interested in the Shroud of Turin. What I am interested in is I would like to know, who is the Black Madonna? The Black Madonna is never brought up. And the funny thing is, she's supposed to be a big deal in Eastern world culture, and not one time have I ever heard anyone mention the Black Madonna in Exopolitics. I would like to know, who is the Black Madonna? Was she related to Black Africans? What is her genetic connection to Black Africans? And where did she come from? So if you could really ask him that question, I would greatly appreciate it, because I would like to know myself. Thank you. The second question I would like to ask is a former NASA employee or a contractor, a guy by the name of William Rutledge, put a video on YouTube back in 2007 claiming that he found a black woman on the moon. Excuse me, not him, but I guess him and his crew and NASA, and that they found her in a wrecked spaceship on the moon, and they gave her they gave her a name, EBE Mona Lisa. As you can see from this horseshit rendition of her, this woman, I guess they're trying to make her look white, and she clearly was not a white woman. That was a spaceship that they found her in, supposedly. That is an alleged picture of a city on a moon. That's another video talking about the language they seen in there in the ship. But anyway, I want to show you guys, well, show the audience, this is what she looks like, apparently. This woman has very strong Negroid and Mongoloid features to her. And she also has dreadlocks, which is interesting because there's only one race of people on Earth whose hair grows like this. But these are the various pictures of her. This is the biggest one I have in this set. And that woman clearly looks like a mix between an African and possibly something of Asian descent. But apparently this is supposed to be an extraterrestrial. And no one will speak about her at all. And I would love to hear Simon's opinion on it if he has the courage to talk about it. I do want to say this. Like I said, since I had discovered this video, which has been some time now, Coast to Coast AM, no one from them has talked about her. I can't find any videos from Project Camelot speaking on her. No one from Project Avalon speaking on her. Connecting Consciousness with Wolf Spirit Radio, featuring JP as the host, won't talk about her. No one will touch this. So, Victoria, I am asking you, when you talk to Simon again, ask him, who was this woman? What race was she? Where did she come from? What planet and what star system did she come from? Is there a genetic connection between her and African peoples worldwide? And the reason why I'm asking that question is because of the dreadlocks. You know, we blacks are the only people that grow hair that looks like that. And last but not least, what happened to the body? So this has been my video message to you. I don't know if you ever see it or if it's ever going to be forwarded to you, but I've listened to several of your Q&As, and this isn't a knock on you personally, but the knock on the listening audience, and they have asked the same tired ass redundant questions over and over again. These two questions have never been asked by anyone on any platform. So the next time Simon gets on there, if you don't mind, I would greatly appreciate it if you could ask him, who is the Black Madonna and who is EBE Mona Lisa? Well, let me go back. Excuse me. Who is the Black Madonna and who is EBE Mona Lisa? I just would love to hear his opinion on that. And another thing I want to throw out, there appears to be an insanely, massively large cover-up in exopolitics and UFOology on the history of Africans and their connection to the stars. So I'm very curious about that. Thank you, Victoria. I hope you're able to do this for me. We greatly appreciate it, and so would thousands of others. You have the platform.